Hello, guys. Welcome back here again. Today, our topic today is it's about leveling of the cabinet whenever we install a cabinet, base cabinet or upper cabinet. Let's just use this project that we have here right now. We're about to do it today. Right, so I just want to share with you guys like how I usually um, what should I do in order for me to put all the cabinet in places. Right, I know everybody knows how to use the leveling. Right, right now we're just gonna be using the basic leveling equipment. I don't really have the I don't really have the laser leveling system. I'm still using the old school. All right, so but I know it's the best to use the laser ones because you can just set it up right from there and then right. So again, so this is the plan that we have here, right? So we have all these base cabinet right here and the upper cabinet wall right up here. All right, so it's like kind of L shape, well kind of like U shape but wide, right? So now is uh, how do we know like which cabinets that should be going first, especially in the base cabinet one? We have to know. I know that we always should start on the corner cabinet, right? But before we start on the labeling from on that corner cabinet, we have to know first where is the lowest point and the highest point. What I mean by that is we have to figure out which floor that has higher and lower. It could be this side or it could be this side, right? So this is a lot of things. A lot of people making mistakes are not trying to find out where is the lowest point and the highest point, right? Because I tell you why. All right. So first we have to find out where's the lowest point. So we're just gonna use this one right now, right? So this cabinet's gonna go up. It's gonna go on that side, on that wall. All right. So we're just gonna use the basic leveling, which is this. Okay. So what I would do is I'll go in this corner. Now I can see it's a little bit lower, right? It's higher here. Now check on this side. Now this side is more lower than this corner. I mean higher than this corner. So this is higher. All right. It's lower. Now it's dropping. It's dropping down here. Here it's pretty leveled. Okay, it's not much. It's just like about 1/4, probably. Now next one that we're gonna do is we're going to mark the wall. All right. And let me get my pencil. Remember I said this is the highest point? We can double check. So now the base cabinet height, it's pretty much standard, right? So we gotta take the measurements of the base cabinet. So the base cabinet height is 34 in 5/8. Okay. So now we have the measurements. So we're gonna go here. 34 in 5/8. Okay. Then now we can, now if we have the leveling, I mean the laser leveling, then we're done, right? But we're just gonna be using the old school. Okay. Right here. You can mark all of it if you want. All right. This is not the final yet. All right. So now we got that everything. Let me get a piece of wood because on that side is not finished, right? So we're gonna use this hardwood, this plank of wood. All right. So now we gotta double check. All right. So this is the old school way. So here we have 34. That's 34. Now it's 33/7. Nope. Right here is 33/7. 33/7. Now 34 and 33 3/4. All right. So that corner, that side is the highest point. This is the lowest point. So now we know what's the difference. So it's about, like what I said again earlier, it's about 1/4 difference, right? I was just guessing, right? But it was right. I was right. I was like, it's about 1/4 difference. All right. So this concept is design. It's the idea. If you don't have any laser um, system leveling, so if we were using this, right, this type of leveling, this type, right? So um, the reason why we need to know what were the highest point and the lowest point of the from the flooring is to make sure that we try to make we try to avoid making mistakes, right? Because let's say this is a good example. What would happen? Okay, so it's just similarities. I'll just write it down here. Remember, it's over there. It's the highest point in that area, and here it's sorry, yeah, sorry. It's higher there, right? Right now it's higher there, and here it's lower. It's 1/4. uh, quarter of inch lower, 1/4 inch higher. All right. So my big question is, what would happen? What would happen if your highest point is on this side and your lowest point is on this side? Then after that, you didn't check the cabinet, right? You just put it there, start leveling it, and you didn't even notice that right up here, the flooring is higher than than this corner. So what's gonna happen now is you're gonna end up shaving the cabinet, or you may have to go back again to redo your leveling. So that's the problem if you're not trying to relocate to where the highest and the lowest flooring area. All right. And also, the advantage for checking the highest and the lowest um, flooring leveling is especially if you're dealing with those cabinet system that comes with the four legs, that those are adjustable. Like one of them is IKEA, right? So you don't really need to shim. That concept is it's really time consuming, because you can either turn the leg counterclockwise, clockwise or counterclockwise, to raise it up or to lower it down in order to level it in places. But if you're not really aware of the highest point and the highest and the lowest point from your flooring, those cabinet, it can lower it down to less than 34, which is not really good for the dishwasher. Because as far as I know, the standard cabinet, base cabinets, is usually ranging from 34 and a half to in between maybe 35, but I never seen 35, probably 34 and 3/4, but I never seen anything 35. It can go 35, but that's like when you have to shim it in order to label it from the other cabinet, right? So these are the advantage for checking all the flooring where the area is higher or lower, so that way you can eliminate like making mistakes of redoing all the label of your cabinet. That's the reason why we need to check. We have to start the um, from the highest flooring level. So in order to correct this one, let's say this is half an inch higher or 3/4 half an inch higher. We can always start over there, but then we have to carry this height to that corner, right? So this is the um, this is what I was trying to. This is what I'm talking about. How to check the why is it really important to check the lowest point and the highest point of your flooring. So now we have to carry this. All right, so right there. All right, this is just an example. right, guys. So I hope that we learned something simple today. All right. So again, like if you have like a laser system that really helps you a lot, it's make everything the job easier, right? So all right. All right. So thank you again, and then until next time, we have something new, and we'll make another video.